G'day, Sambo here. It is Thursday, 20th of September 2018. I've had a couple of requests on Facebook to show off this framing jig. And it's just a piece of MDF. Got some draw pulls on there, a few bits of timber to hold the frame in place. I do need to modify it a little further. I need another thin piece of timber across here to support the bottom of the frame, the bottom edge corner of the frame when I'm hammering the tacks in. The frame sits in there. I drive the tack in here, and so I need a little bit of timber just under that corner to support that. Springtime and I've been getting frames ready, and I thought I'd done enough. Obviously not. I need to show some people what I'm doing. And FYI, I am still assembling frames individually. Nail each side at the top, nail in the bottom, and glued. I'm using cut tacks, hammer that in part way. Now I'm using the arse end of a spool of wire. Normally it would be fixed so that you could just unwind it and wind it as you needed to. I have tiny little holes in the end of bars for the wire to go through. You can use brass ferrules. But they're just as much of a pain in the ass as what they save. So on this side, I've got this cam arrangement, and squeeze it in, and it squeezes that end bar in there. Shortens this distance up between the end bars, and then it's just a matter of feeding the wire through. And this is why it's good to have this spool properly set up. So you just pull it from the end and away it goes. Away it goes around these draw pulls. It just makes it easier to feed it through. Wrap the wire 3 or 4 times around that tack. Hammer it in. Clean up the end. And now it's a matter of tightening up the wires. Remove it from over the draw pull as you go along. Pull it tight. Wind the wire up on your spool. reasonably tight. Wind it around that nail. So it's reasonably tight, it's not too bad. Then when we release it, tightens up a lot. So that's the framing jig. Next we do the foundation. Another piece of melamine, piece of timber on there, a few shims there. And all I do is I get the frame, set it up, slot the foundation into the groove, lay the frame down over that board. Now I'm just using a 12 volt transformer here. This is my embedding tool, it's homemade. You can buy these in the shops, they're about $40 odd. I have a wire going to this bolt and a wire going to the switch. This is my fancy switch. These two bolts are only there to apply pressure to the wire. When I press the switch, at the moment nothing happens, there is no circuit. When these two bolts are pressing on the wire and I close that switch, there is current. The resistance of the wire heats it up and it melts it into the plastic. You've got to be really careful that you don't melt this too much. It only takes a dab of that switch. 2 dabs. Next. And that's it. A deep frame, wired, and foundation put in. Now I've only got 32 more to go through and do. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Happy beekeeping.